How much does it cost? 4. I'll do it. It's a cost that I was more worried about before, but now I'm getting so many spare parts that it's actually pretty reasonable to make that kind of jump. So many food items. I don't think we have any duplicate items, weapons right now. Nope. So let's get out of here. Oh, not even one exotic. A lot of everything else, though. I mean, that's why they're exotic. Haven't been picking up a lot of organs during this session because all the things I kill explode. And that doesn't leave a whole lot. So if I were to try to make... I do have 18 exotic right now. Might be able to make a decent number of neuromods right now if I wanted to. Otherwise I could just save it. I think for now I'll just settle for having cleared out inventory space, and I think I'll move on without crafting anything right now. But if necessary, I could backtrack. But I'll hopefully find another fixed one before too long. One of those fan blades we saw everywhere. Probably the same asset resized. Fortunately, it looks identical, despite being tiny. That's where we came in. I think that's going to be it for this place. And the lifts are back online. Thankfully, our foe is no longer here. Ah, so the one that's white is always the correct one, and the one that's red is always the wrong one. I was thinking of each column as being one color each. But no, the exits are red and the entrances are white. To match the signs. Poor guy. Ah! That actually got me through. Let's take a look at Shuttle Bay and completely get off course, apparently. If they're gonna let me check it out, I'm gonna do it.
Hazardous atmosphere conditions.
Critical. Please seek a breathing apparatus immediately.
Well. Is this counted as being in space, I wonder? Talos exterior? No, we're not in space right now. But wherever the place I am right now is exposed to space. Because we have to, well, we do have gravity, thankfully, but I have to worry about my suit integrity. I assume that if I run out of suit integrity, I'd die here more immediately because there's no oxygen. Although I've just been kind of assuming there's no oxygen everywhere else. No, my character's probably not wearing a mask when I'm out and about, right? Because she seems to be wearing one right now. This place could be neat. There's a tension, because I haven't seen anything yet, but I can hear skittering. I don't know if it's mimic skittering or other types of unfortunate things to deal with. You can see the gate that takes you to the exterior over there. Oh, my body got dragged through here. What is up with the sound design in this game? So many strange noises. There they are. It's Anastasia Iriagas. Disruptor gun fabrication. Currently picking up nothing with this thing. Oh. Enemy turret that's apparently moving. Oh. They're moving turrets because they're part of that guy. Apparently I can't scan from here, even though it's clearly one of those things. Great. So I have to worry about one of those techno things. It's got enemy problem turrets floating around with it. By EMP, it'll at least take the turrets out. Be a little harder now because we're not in space, so I can't make it the grenade just fly at them in a straight line. I have to worry about gravity all of a sudden. What the hell? That is a radiation or something? Yes, yes it is. Oop. Oh boy, do not enter line of sight of the radiation source. That's someone. Want to get to the body, but also don't want to deal with the radiation. Could throw a charge down there. I don't want to jump down because I don't know how I'll get back up right now. So I'm sticking around up here for now. Want to deal with the threat. Does the giant thing make the skittering noise? Normally it's the small guys. Oh. Voltic Phantom.
Warning. Oxygen level critical.
Electrostatic burst.
Apparatus immediately.
Got him. Is that thing coming after me, or can it not hear? Because I can't hear. It might not be coming, I might not be able to hear. I can't hear anything right now. Oh, things are in there. Yep, there it is. Got him. It's so weird having nothing but music to go on. The total bizarre silence of it all. While still having gravity. That's part of why this feels so weird, I think. Is there another skitterer around here? Nope, 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 nope. Oh, wow. I managed to scan it while hitting it with this. Weird feeling. I imagine you'd be able to hear gunshots in space, actually. If you're the one shooting, I mean. Because,
Air supply system malfunction. Please evacuate until repairs can be made by an engineer or an operator.
Keep hearing the computer say that, and I keep thinking that it's my suit that's saying it. Like, oh god, we're gonna die. But no, we actually, our oxygen is fine, apparently, unless I don't have to breathe and I'm some sort of human monster thing that we don't know about. But lacking other information, I assume that we're normal human and that, my stuff is functional. Wow. They drew that straight across to the other side. Why even make the pretense of drawing on a board in the first place if it's gonna have that kind of a crazy shape, but alright. This is Mary Stevens. But yeah, sound travels through any object. Air is the convenient object, but it travels through water, it travels through, like a metal bar you can hear if you put your ear up to it. I imagine that if you were holding a gun and you fired it while being in space, you would still hear the gunshot. Other people wouldn't hear the gunshot, assuming you're in space and there's no air and stuff like that. Due to what everyone says when they talk about not being able to hear you scream in space, but I think you would, in fact, be able to hear your own gun that's being fired by a weapon in your hand. So I can't read that. There's so many little nooks and crannies for more stuff. Alright, let's take a look at you. Grav shaft controls. Warning. Please ensure there are no persons inside the gravity shafts when activated or deactivated. Interesting. I don't even know where the grav shaft is. Is that where the enemy is? That upstairs? That maybe I could hurt it? Get your shit together. From Frank Jones to Scott Parker. Hey, I don't know what problems you got going on, and honestly I don't care. Just get your work done on time because you're holding me back. Wow, friendly. Draft for help. From Scott Parker to Anastasia Iregas. Annie, I lied to you the other day when I asked if I was okay. I'm not. There's something wrong with me, but I don't know what it is. I don't eat. I'm tired all the time. I feel like shit. The only thing I want to do is sleep, and even then, all I get are nightmares. I went to see Dr. De Silva, but she said there wasn't anything physically wrong with me. Wanted me to go see Dr. Cole, but I said no. I know Frank would just give me shit if he had found out I was talking to a shrink. It's so hard to form sentences when that thing's talking over in the background. Anyway, I don't know why I'm telling you this. You've always been nice to me, I guess. Maybe I just wanted someone to remember me after than just symbols. Sounds like they're getting ready to die or something. Remember you after. Let's press buttons, that's fun. Huh. No sounds because there's no sounds, but I was like, there's no... I heard nothing when I did that. It's like, I have no idea what I just did to the surroundings. I haven't even identified the location of the grab shafts yet. I just wanted to press a button, frankly. See what happens. There's so many spare parts! Yes!
Warning. Oxygen levels critical. Please seek a breathing apparatus immediately.
Hey, a fabricator that's already functioning. What luck, huh? I specifically only repaired the recycler earlier, hoping I'd find a fabricator, and then I found one, like, immediately. Ooh, neuromod. A glue cannon fabrication plant. I think I already got that one. I feel like I did. Whoever keeps making duplicate items, stop. Fabricator's not a toy. Materials are not unlimited. Tim. Oh. That's the type of frustrated note that makes people just, lean heavier into whatever's annoying you. Can you tell that I've worked in an office space before? The Silence Pistol and Sci-Hype were both new. Oops. Disruptor gun, EMP charge, glue cannon, suit repair kit, anti-rad. So suit repair kit costs just 2 synthetic. That's not too bad, actually. So if I start running low on that stuff, it's not going to be that big of a deal to get more of them. Weapon upgrade kits are 3-3.
Oxygen levels critical. Please seek
Neuromod.
a breathing apparatus immediately.
Yes. Level me, baby. Level me. I probably wouldn't use a neuromod. I don't know. In real life, I don't think I'd use a neuromod because it's really I don't like the idea of altering who I am and my mind in, like, distressing ways. Like, I don't really go near alcohol and drugs and stuff like that in general. So, like, this is probably far and beyond a lot of that stuff. But we're playing as a character who already agreed to that shit before we even started because they were, like, developing neuromods and using them constantly, and that's the premise of how the memory works in this game. So I'm okay with using neuromods as this character in their world. And that's about it. But it's actually a really terrifying concept because it starts augmenting your entire self, your entire sense of consciousness and self-awareness and stuff. Let's make pistol bullets because I've been wasting them. Basically is the reason. There we go. Now we're basically out, almost entirely out of 3 of our resource types while just drowning in organic matter, which is gross. Just sentence. Just the recipes I've been using haven't been using them, so we still have 30 of that, but less than 1 of everything else. Go figure.
Warning. Oxygen levels critical. Please seek a breathing apparatus immediately.
Looks like anti-rads are like the one thing I can make with purely organic matter. Where does organic matter show up in recipes? Med kits. Blue canisters. Neuromods a little bit, but the least of them. And Sci-Hype was a little bit. So the top 2 places I'm likely to use my organic materials are probably the medkits and glue canisters. Yeah, that's probably it. So I'm probably going to be stacking up a lot of that resource. The glue canister stuff is good. I just have a lot of ammo for that. I'm using more of it lately, but still have a lot of ammo for it. What can I buy with 8 neuromods? There, I just maxed out leverage. Leverage 3 items are so rarely in my way, but it would be great to just have that out of the way forever. Whereas, yeah, hacking doesn't come up too often. And it's usually just one of multiple alternate ways of getting around a thing, and frankly I like looking for passwords or finding ways around things, so I'm not really against the idea of that. I do want the medkit thing by the time I start using a lot of medkits again, because I want them to be as effective as possible to make them last as long as possible, like my stock of them. Let's do leverage. It weirds me out that double-clicking on it doesn't buy it. You have to click on it, then hit enter. So, like, I pause for a second, get a confusion each time. Alright. We still have a lot of food, right? Yeah, still 33 food items. I'm keeping that supply up decently. But eventually I want to have the ability to get medkits that heal me as much as possible. And when I start dipping into my relatively huge supply... Although all things considered, I seem to be doing fine by the game's standards because I am not really ever using them, and I have a huge pile of them now.
Warning, oxygen levels critical. Please seek a breathing apparatus immediately.
This is one of those environments they always ambush me with. No? No mimic around here. This is like exactly one of those places they always hit me with those... My enemy's enemy's enemy. Yeah, I've definitely read that one a few times. Dang it. I wish they were all unique so I could just read them all when I see them, but I gotta, like, double check. A lot of them just aren't. I guess this was like a makeshift office? Not much to get grabbed around here, huh? What happens if you turn on one of those sinks in a no-grab environment, I wonder? That's the tooling room. That's a weird name. Locker room. Locked door, but we've been behind it already. Back out. Alright. That was a good find.
Warning,
Mechanic
oxygen
facilities.
levels critical. Please seek a breathing apparatus immediately.
Ow, ow, ow. I didn't think that was in range at all. Can I block the fire? Hey, there's a recycler here. Guess I didn't really need to fix that then, did I? Ow, Jesus. God damn it. Doesn't feel like I'm in range of it, but I definitely am, apparently. Trying to get the angle right. Yeah, it's not gonna work out. We'll go around. Frustrating. Now, also, ow. Where's the grav tube we heard about, I wonder? We'll go down there later. I don't want to trap myself. There's enemies about.
Warning, air supply system malfunction.
I'm having terrible... Ow, Jesus.
Repairs can be made by an engineer or an operator.
I'm having terrible luck blocking fires and also judging where the hell the range of the freaking fire is. Ow. Hey, mineral material. That adds to the pile just fine. Alright. Don't see anyone around here. Except this dude. Oh! Behind the grate. Let's not walk too close to the fire. Got a Parker. Well, we needed that, probably. Sorry, Annie. Annie, I know you'll never read this. I ran out of my office when I heard you screaming. But there were just too many of them between me and you. You were always really nice to me. You didn't deserve to die like that. And now, they're in my office, and I'm surrounded here in this cage. I can't help myself, much less you, or even Mia. Even when I try, I still screw things up. Scott. Oh. It's not your fault, unless you specifically caused this to happen. It's all of your faults. Collectively, you're all idiots for causing this, including me, because I'm a character from this universe. Dang it. Kinda wish you could take those fabrication plans and, like, recycle the plan itself or something. Because now I'm finding duplicate plans. That was a wrench plan. I already got extra wrenches and the wrench plan already.
Warning, air supply system malfunction. Please evacuate until repairs can be made by an engineer or an operator.
I just had the thought, how am I hearing that? Weren't gunshots muted earlier to imply that you can't hear stuff in this room, but I can apparently hear that alarm going off over and over again? I can also hear my footsteps. Oh, it is the silenced pistol I couldn't hear. But doesn't the silenced pistol still make some noise though? And wasn't it silent earlier? I'm not sure. Nah. Don't want to get stuck in that loop of trying to tell whether I'm correctly remembering something that happened earlier or not, so let's just drop that. Frank Jones. I just go for the hack and risk the health damage? Let's go for it. Hello, I am bad at this game. How do you... Ah! Dang it, I was trying to stop in time. I really was. Ah! X. Gotcha. Trying to get better at that, but there's a... Need some practice. From Frank Jones to Emanuela da Silva. Emanuela, it's called Escape. Emanuela, I'm not mad about the HR thing, in case you're wondering. Word of advice, if things ever go to hell, you'll want to come to Shuttle Bay. I'm just gonna take my headphones off, because I'm sick of hearing her in my head when I try to speak. Escape Pod E33, that's all I'm saying. Trust me on this, Frank. Lunch? I scroll so far. Frank Jones to Emanuela da Silva. Lunch. AM. Oh, it's an ongoing thing. So at first it was Frank going, "Hey Em, I switched up my shift hours today so I could have lunch with you. What do you say?" I said, "Sorry, busy." "Hey Em, how about today?" "I don't like being called Em, or Emmy, or Manny, or anything else besides Emanuela. And sorry, I'm working lunch shift today, so I can't eat with you." From Alex you to Frank Jones. I need to halt work on the escape pods. The parts you're using aren't rated for those systems. You'll be informed of a new shipment when they arrive. Keep this to yourself until I tell you otherwise. So she's constantly hitting on... Frank Jones has been constantly hitting on the same person over and over again. And they don't seem to at all reciprocate or appreciate any of that. And I don't think he took the hint.
Warning, air supply system malfunction. Please evacuate until repairs can be made by an engineer or an operator.
There's the outside hatch. Woo! You are just floating in open air now, huh? Hello. Machine mind. Force robotic enemies to end hostilities and fight for you for 90 seconds. We get an update from that? Nope. Greater Mimic did, though. Let's see. Can mimic turrets and operators will attempt to go directly for the face. Stay away and immobilize with glue. Not the face! Not the face! Let's see. Disruptor stun gun. That's a close range thing, isn't it? Immobilizes security threats by delivering short-range electric current. It's able to knock out human targets and temporarily disable organic enemies. Robotic enemies are damaged and temporarily disrupted. Alright. Should upgrade the basic stuff at the very least. So, power. Yeah. Ooh, it's a security weapon. Cool. Let's get that range up, since that's its primary limitation, I think. 15 meters. Recharge rate. I'm gonna go all in on power. Alright, well there goes all of my upgrade kits. It's at, let's see. It's significantly more powerful now than originally. I think it's twice as powerful. And also has twice the range. 15 meters. Guess who's a terrible judge of distance, though? How far away are you? 22 meters. The game tells me, in plain sight, actually. Oh, man. Elevator gets me in range, kind of, so maybe I can get up there. One of the hopes is that I want to get within range to attack it without it spotting me, because then I can hit it with a nice surprise hit for a lot of damage. Are these gated off? Oh, they're in this direction. I'll hope for the best. Hello.
Warning, air supply system malfunction. Please
How many shots do I have with this thing?
Can be made by an engineer or an operator.
Defeat? I don't know why. It's probably a bad idea to switch the pistol like that. I just thought I'd do bonus damage while it was weakened or something. The smart thing to do is probably just to fire off on it like this, though. 9 meters. It's really nice that the game tells me the range. Don't know if this will work. Let's find out. Nope. Pretty sure I just hurt. Ow! Jeez. That's bad. A poor character. It's probably gonna shoot me, isn't it? Make it count. Uh-huh. Alright. Had a misstep and shocked myself, but that just cost me some food, so it's not a big deal. At least it's not costing me all of my resources. Hello. Definitely should be worried about mimics and stuff around here. Nah, it might be safe down here. Okay. What do you say we try... Recycler charge to get rid of the rads without me having to deal with the consequences. There we go. And for a while there, I was worried that this stuff was going to become rare. Another weapon upgrade kit. This is Lloyd Thompson. And we got more stuff along the way. Neat. Definitely was hoping there'd be like an audio log or key card or something on him, but I'll take what I get. So both turrets are broken. And we've got a nice, powerful anti-machine weapon now that's actually really... has a decent range of 15 meters. It's usable. It's upgraded. There goes that problem. Let's get recycling. Doing our part for the greater good and whatnot.
Warning, oxygen levels critical. Please seek a breathing apparatus immediately.
There is a lot more for the pile. No! What does that even mean? Wait, what happens if you recycle that? I don't even know. It's already 31.85. Does it just come back out in this existing state? Where's it even put? Where's my total show up? I figure one of two things happens. Either it kicks it out in the same state and nothing changes, or just deletes it, which would really suck. What do I get for not checking the box right next to it before doing that? Alright. We've got a lot more already, right? Oh yeah. I can get right back to crafting ammo again if I want to. We're doing fine. Explored most of this area, so the next step's just to head on upstairs. And eventually probably open that hatch. Whoop! There we go. Yeah, I'm sure you're not full of 100 billion mimics or anything. Oh! Talos I lobby. Looks like I'll be opening a door from behind. That'll be interesting. So it'll loop back around, it'll have a way of getting from there to here in a way that doesn't cross through the, did I loot that? In a way that doesn't cross through all the stuff. I did not loot that. I did a dumb. Well, let's, do this then. There we go, that's where all that stuff ended up. There's 2.7 exotic materials just waiting for me in that corpse I forgot to loot for a bit there. Whoops. So this is gonna loop back around to the lobby, giving me a shortcut that doesn't involve going through all those tunnels again. Cool.